Next trailer. We're going to watch from Comic-Con 2018, Glass. Let's see what this is about.
Are you going to love this one?
Oh. Yeah, let's see. I've seen it already.
Good for you.
Why is he locked up?
Okay.
Like towards the mic.
Yes, sir.
Like project your voice that way.
Okay.
Not like throw your face in it. All right. I'm actually going to write things on here this time. I don't have a tissue. Fuck it. Now I understand why people use these things. Like in Hollywood. It makes so much sense.
So what you think of the trailer?
Well, so this is going to be a spoiler warning for anybody who hasn't seen
Unbreakable.
Wait, hold on. M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable. Split, which is relatively recent, and then The Sixth Sense.
Right.
So what I thought about the trailer, I thought it was really, really cool. I wondered, because in the beginning it starts with a shot of Bruce Willis being in a either incarcerated or in a psych ward.
Correct.
And at the end of those three movies, he isn't in any of them. Wait a minute, not Sixth Sense. It was just Unbreakable and Split. Sorry. Bruce Willis was in Sixth Sense, but he wasn't a superhero.
Yeah, he was dead.
Nah, yeah, he had ghost powers. But at the end of Unbreakable, he wasn't in jail, and at the end of Split, he wasn't in jail. So something happened that's pretty obvious, and apparently something else happened enough for the monster from Split to apparently get out again because he had those cheerleaders captive.
Correct.
So, and this all has to take place after. I doubt this is before. So, I think this trailer is really well. It gives you a lot to think about.
Well, it's still combining three different movies that you didn't know was. They said that they were two different movies that were from same universe that you weren't aware that they were in the same universe.
Yeah.
So now you're combining them. So you gotta kind of at least give them a proper intro, and then get because you have basically three strong main characters. Especially Split, who's actually 20-something main characters in one. So it's really interesting what they decided to do.
Yeah, I think this is going to go real well. It's coming out in January, and it looks like a lot of these movies we're seeing comes out in January. So I think that this is going to go out real well. The movie's called Glass. You know what? This has got to be... I was going to call him Morgan Freeman. It's got to be
Samuel
Jackson's movie. Why else call it Glass? Because if it wasn't, called something else.
So when you think about Unbreakable, remember Glass is the one who kind of got him together and was like, yo, you have all these powers.
Bruce Willis is Unbreakable.
Yes.
That's his name or
right.
The idea. And this being the Glass movie.
Yes. And so, but then also you got to think about Glass is a super villain. Mm-hmm. You know, he was trying to kill and hurt people to see who has more powers.
Right.
And so the fact that they have the Split guy and Glass together is something that's very scary. Even it was like, man, this is a villain team up is horrible because you got this guy that's a monster that kidnaps girls and kills them and things of that nature on one side. And then you got the most, and the lady even said hey, your body's broken, but you're the smartest person to this age.
I think that Unbreakable is probably a real life Batman and Joker movie.
I agree.
Have you ever thought about it? If you watch it in that lens,
the good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of Batman and Joker, have you ever? And I got to bring it up because it came up in my mind. Did you ever watch Flashpoint?
Yes.
Okay. That version of Batman and Joker was probably the best I've ever seen. I don't want to give it away, but they reveal if you watch the movie Flashpoint,
or you read the comic
the comic Flashpoint, Batman and the Joker have a completely new origin story, and it is. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to encourage you to watch, and you guys to watch it if you haven't seen it. Watch it or read it. All right.
So I gotta say last thing about Glass is, Unbreakable is the movie that started Midnight Shyamalan's career. This was the one that was oh wow.
No. Sixth Sense. Unbreakable didn't do that well compared to Sixth Sense.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Unbreakable. No, sorry.
Sixth Sense first.
Was it The Village? No. Signs was the second.
Okay.
Unbreakable, The Village, Lady in the Water, the one about nature killing people. I can never remember the name of that one. That was the worst one. The Devil.
He's got your Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah, the comic book, the cartoon that he did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
directed that.
And then this. Dang it! What's it called? Not the Beast. Man, I'm really bad at this, remembering these names. Man.
So I gotta say this: he needs this to be a home run.
He does need a home run.
He needs a home run.
My man ain't been really working like that.
Yeah, I mean he's done a little bit here recently, and he's been trying to slowly creep back. And I, even though, and you're right, Sixth Sense is the most popular movie that he's ever done, and was the first one and put him on the map and he does a great job. And to me, in Unbreakable, which is making you feel like bending reality. I think he does a good job of making you feel like, okay, this can happen in the present. And he uses, to me, no CGI and just more like practical. Suspense and practical.
Yeah, practical effects.
Practical effects. So I think he's amazing with that. And so with that, I got to say this. This is going to be either a great movie or it's going to be a bust. That's it.
I don't see how.
I
don't.
He has no. There's no. I didn't feel that Avatar was a bad movie, but if you go talk to somebody that watches Avatar, they'll be like, they crucify the movie every time.
I don't like Avatar, but it doesn't have to be a critical success. He needs a financial hit, and he's guaranteed a financial hit. Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson alone is going to get people in the seats. People go to the theaters to watch them. Period. They're seat fillers. And he needs some money, man. I'm sure it's gonna be a good movie, but he needs some money.
I think what's gonna pull him is Split. Anybody who saw Split, because Split was good.
It was very good, but not a lot of people saw it. You know, Bruce Willis. It didn't. I can't even remember the name of the actor, but it didn't pull any major actors in the movie. He needs this win.
Yeah, he needs, and that's the only thing I want to say. No matter what, he needs a win. Yeah. Like he put all of his money and all the best things, all the best of his best movies together in one pot. He needs to knock this thing home run.
Absolutely. All right, so that was it for Glass. So let's see. Make sure you guys keep checking out all our Comic-Con videos. We're gonna put a few more up.